What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me okay? Can y'all hear me? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing today? Want to make sure y'all can hear me okay. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, y'all can hear me. Some feedback. I've been told all my life that I can't do this and I can't do that. I constantly have to show people what I can do. So once again, here we go again. Let me show you everything that I can do. Get out of my way, you don't even have to stay. And then you're gonna see, you're gonna wanna be like me. You're gonna realize that you're messing with the wrong G. Let me show you everything that I can do. Get out of my way, you don't even have to stay. And then you're gonna see, you're gonna wanna be like me. You're gonna realize that you're messing with the wrong G. I may have started like on another. We're gonna see that I may have started What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? What's up, everybody? Just excuse me. The audio is kind of bad. I'm trying to get the audio right. What's up, everybody? Just excuse me. The audio is kind of bad. Hello, hello? Hello, hello? Excuse me, Hello, hello? All right. Excuse me, sorry, the audio's kind of bad. Howdy, Bailey. How you doing? All right. I want to talk about the UFC fight tonight, but the audio is a little bad. Howdy, Bailey. How you doing? Is the audio okay? I want to talk about the UFC fight tonight, but the audio is a little bad. Let me know if the audio is okay. Is the audio okay? Okay, good. I was worried about that. So what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Yes. Today I wanted to talk about 1 second. I want to talk about UFC 300. I want to talk about UFC 300 because it's a historic night. All right? And of course I might talk a little bit about the Mike Tyson fight also, but how many of y'all watching UFC 300? All right, it's gonna be big. You got to turn down your volume. Okay. Okay. I turned my phone down. In fact, I'm just gonna get out of here. All right. Let me know if the audio acts up again. What's up? How y'all doing, man? Thank you for joining me. Yes, I want to talk about UFC 300 because there's a big fight this weekend. There's a big fight going on. You know what I mean? Well, a big fight. This is a UFC 300 event. Now, they have more events than that, but as far as the big show, this is the 300. All right, and UFC has come a long way. There's gonna be some awesome fights tonight, and the main event is gonna be, oh my gosh. Before I get to that, man, I'm gonna try to go live Saturday night with the fight. Of course, I can't show the fight on YouTube, but I want to do like a live fight reaction. So hopefully, y'all can join me, okay, and watch the fight together. Again, I'm not gonna show it on my channel, but we can react to it together. All right. Now, how many of y'all are UFC fans out there? You know what I mean? Because UFC is the biggest MMA organization out right now, but they also have some other ones too, like PFL, One Championship. So don't get me wrong. Now, UFC isn't the only one that's out there, but they are the biggest one. All right. Now, the main event is, the main event is gonna be awesome. Alex Pereira is gonna be defending his belt against Jamal Hill. Okay. Now, just in case y'all didn't know, Jamal Hill was the one that had the belt before, but he popped his Achilles tendon, I believe. So of course he forfeited the belt, and then Alex Pereira basically has the belt now. And I saw the press conference earlier today, and the press conference was cool, but towards the end, Jamal Hill started taunting Alex Pereira. All right, so that's gonna be kind of interesting because Alex Pereira to me is a superior striker, but Jamal Hill got that dog in him. But so does Alex Pereira. All right, now there's also another fight on the line. Wei Jing versus I don't want to pronounce it. Yan Yaxishan. I can't pronounce the name, but Zhang is the strawweight champion right now, female UFC, and let me tell you, she can crack, boy. She's small, but she can fight. So we have two Chinese women fighting for the strawweight belt. Okay, so that's gonna be kind of interesting. Now, also on Saturday night, they're gonna have the fight for the BMF title. For those of y'all who don't know what the BMF title is, it stands for the baddest mother effer. All right, it was started by UFC for Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal a few years ago. And it's an actual belt. It's an actual belt, the BMF belt. Okay, so Jorge Masvidal was the first BMF champion. Right, this is real, y'all. And then of course Jorge Masvidal doesn't fight anymore MMA. So then now Justin Gaethje is fighting Max Holloway for the BMF title. Max Holloway is moving up from featherweight to lightweight to fight Justin Gaethje. This fight is going to be bananas, y'all. Bananas, because both guys do not back down. Both guys just come swinging. And someone is going to get knocked out or it's going to be fight of the night. Also, guess what Dana White did today in the press conference? Somebody asked Dana White, hey, why don't you... Okay, usually, every fighter gets paid by the UFC per fight, show money and win money. Okay, just so you know, the way most MMA fighters are paid is that every fighter has what you call a show money, a certain amount of money they get just to show up to the fight, and if they win, then they get win money. Okay, so let's just say let's say I'm a UFC fighter and I make $20,000 a show and $20,000 a win. That means that I'll get paid $20,000 just to fight, and if I win, I get an additional $20,000. As an example. Okay, obviously fighters get different pay, and usually with the UFC will give bonuses for the best fight of the night, the best finish of the night. Okay, and the bonuses are usually $50,000. Usually 4 bonuses. Sometimes they give more, but you get the point. But since this is UFC 300, at the press conference earlier, somebody in the audience, media member asked, Dana White, hey, why don't you make it $100,000 a bonus, whatever. And guess what Dana White said? Dana White said, you know what? Let's make it $300,000. Dana White is gonna make the bonus $300,000. That means that instead of somebody winning a $50,000 bonus, each bonuses, which is usually 4, is gonna get that person is gonna get $300,000 extra on top of the show money and win money. So that's gonna be awesome. All right. So the BMF title, I say that to say the BMF title, Justin Gaethje, his nickname is the human highlight for a reason.
because man, he does not back down. And Max Holloway, can you say just a dog in a good way? That is, these guys are gonna go at it. There's not gonna be no fiddling around. Someone is gonna get knocked out, or this fight is gonna. Someone's gonna get knocked out, or this fight is gonna be fight of the night. Mark my words. That's what's gonna happen. All right. And also, Jim Miller is fighting Bobby Green. Those are old school veterans. Those are OGs in the UFC. You know, Jim Miller fought in UFC. Check this out. Jim Miller fought at UFC 100, UFC 200, and now he's fighting at UFC 300. Yes, it's safe to say that Jim Miller has been around a long time in the UFC. And let me tell you, his jiu-jitsu, his groundwork is second, man. It is high-level jiu-jitsu Jim Miller has. He has high-level jiu-jitsu, y'all. All right? So that fight is going to be exciting to watch. Like I said, there's some other fights in there, of course. Let me see. Also, you know, my thing is, let's talk about the main event for a while. Alex Pereira versus Jamahal Hill. Alex Pereira came from the world of kickboxing, Muay Thai. All right? As you know, him and Israel Adesanya used to battle in the kickboxing world, and then they battled in the UFC. Alex Pereira knocked Izzy out of the first fight in the UFC, and then in the rematch, Izzy knocked Alex Pereira out cold, actually. And then that's when Alex Pereira moved from 185 to 205 and got the belt up there. Alex Pereira is the fastest fighter in the UFC to be a 2-weight division champion in less fights. He did it in less fights, like 8 or 9 UFC fights. That's just unheard of, y'all. Just so you know, that's just unheard of. You know what I mean? But so now he's fighting Jamahal Hill. I mentioned before, Jamahal Hill used to have the light heavyweight belt, but he popped his Achilles tendon, I believe, so he was out for a while. But he's back. He's hungry. And how's the fight gonna go? And I don't like making predictions per se, but I'm gonna tell you how I think the fight might go. All right. I think Alex Pereira is a superior striker for sure. Jamahal Hill is not gonna back down. If I was Jamahal Hill's corner, I would tell him to probably grapple more, but I don't know how good Jamahal Hill's grappling is in the sense that trying to control Alex Pereira on the ground. So it's gonna be a tough fight for Jamahal Hill. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going by the way of Alex Pereira winning this fight, to be honest, and that's just based on just pedigree, right? If you put Jamahal Hill and Alex Pereira side by side, Alex Pereira is the better striker. I mean, there's no way to cut it. There's no sugarcoating it. Alex Pereira is the better striker, right? Jamahal Hill can knock people out, of course, right? But there's levels to this game. There's levels to this game. Now, can Jamahal Hill win? Of course he can win. Of course he can win. Can Jamahal Hill knock out Alex Pereira? Of course he can. You know, but what are the odds, the chances of Jamahal Hill actually beating Alex Pereira? In my opinion, is I think Jamahal Hill probably has a 35% chance of beating Alex Pereira. Yeah. If I was to, quote unquote, you know, put a percentage point on it, I think he has basically a 50-50, not 50, a 35% chance. All right. That's what I think. And now, as far as the BMF title, who I think is going to win the BMF title? Who's going to win the BMF title? I got to go with Justin Gaethje. Because Max Holloway is coming from featherweight, fighting at lightweight. He did that before against Dustin Poirier, and the fight went to the distance because Max got a chin out of this world. All right, but Justin Gaethje is a natural lightweight and just hits hard, man. I don't know if Max Holloway hits hard per se, but we all know that Justin Gaethje definitely hits hard. You know, and he keeps coming, and he got killer leg kicks. I think the leg kicks are gonna disrupt Max Holloway. I really think so. This fight, someone's getting knocked out, and if it goes the distance, it's gonna be fight of the night because these guys are way too good, way too technical, and way too dog. And Dana White confirmed that Mark Coleman is going to wrap the BMF title around the winner. For those of y'all who don't know who Mark Coleman is, right? I've been around the game for a long time. I've been around the fight game for a long time. Mark Coleman was one of the original ground and pound. He started basically ground and pound around that time. Okay? Ground and pound means that when wrestlers took you down and ground you and pounded you. Mark Coleman is the godfather of ground and pound, original BMF. And just so you know, recently, unfortunately, his house was his house caught on fire, and he managed to save his mother, himself, of course. And when he went back in to save his dog didn't make it. And Mark Coleman was hospitalized for a while, but he's doing better, and he's going to be at UFC 300. That thing that was so beautiful. For Dana White to say that was very nice of Dana White. I have to admit. So Mark Coleman, one of the original BMF, Bad Mother, is going to put the belt around either Justin Gaethje or Max Holloway. All right. So UFC 300 is going to be magnificent. All right. I'm going to be watching it, and I might go watch it at a local bar or something. I don't know. We'll see. All right. And I want y'all to join me. All right. I want y'all to join me. All right. We can all watch it together. We can all react to it together. Again, I'm not going to show the fight on my channel, but we all can react to it together. All right. So it's going to be exciting. UFC 300 is going to be big, and I can't wait. Can you wait? And please subscribe to the channel, man. Show some love. What you waiting for? I'm going to go live again, and I'm going to break down some of my fights. Yeah, I've been doing that all month long, and I'm going to do it again. If you don't like it, what you going to do about it? All right? I'm just kidding, all right? Peace.